Good evening, everybody. It's Arthur, the Barefoot Chef. Tonight, I'm gonna make something really cool, really inexpensive, and your friends will think you spent a fortune on them. Are you ready? Let's get started. We're gonna make some Alaskan crab leg fettuccine over a bed of angel hair pasta. Except, is it really crab legs? We'll see. And we'll be right back in just a minute to get started. Fan off. Angel hair pasta cooking over here. Over here we've got some red or purple onion all diced up. Here's a couple cloves of fresh garlic. Here's a few mushrooms that are diced up. And here is the star of the show. These amazing Alaskan crab legs that I was able to get out of the shell so easily without them coming apart because they come in a bag and they're not real. Alaskan crab leg flavored seafood. My butt, those things are really good, y'all. A 2-pound bag of that is about $15, and I use them in all kinds of stuff. They are so good. So that's gonna be what we put in our sauce, and let's chop them up. We don't want big old chunks. We want it all over the place. All right, now that's done. Let's got our wok over here. Wok baby. Key to this dish is butter. So we're gonna put 3/4 of a stick of butter in there. Now I've got it kind of hot, so no, I don't. This don't burn your butter. Kind of like checking on your chicken. Y'all know what I mean. All right, let's let that get righteously ready. In just a second, I'm gonna throw in the mushrooms and the onions. If you put your garlic in there too early, it'll burn and you can just throw this whole dish away. So be right back in just a minute. This is gonna come together really quick. Y'all bear with me, I'm filming with the old selfie stick. No one's here tonight but me. So we'll be right back in just a minute and add some veggies to this butter. All right, we added our mushrooms and our onions. Savannah and I have been known to take a 2-pound bag of this and a couple of sticks of butter and melt them and just sit there and eat them like pigs. Hey, throw a couple of pieces of corn and a couple of boiled potatoes along with that stuff, and you got something special. I've had people come and eat it, they never knew it wasn't the real deal. This stuff is, you could buy some cheap stuff when you pay $7 a pound for it. Now, I don't know what they do to it to make it the way it is, but it's pretty dang good. G-U-U-D. All right, starting to smell good. Now, I think I probably slipped up and got a couple of pieces of garlic in there. So I'm gonna take a break, put the garlic in, and be right back. All right, the garlic is now in. You gotta watch your garlic, folks. It'll burn on you. Don't burn your garlic. If you burn your garlic, you can just throw this away and start over. It's kind of like burning your root. It ain't worth a flip if you burn it. We got enough butter in there, we're probably okay. All right, next step is we're gonna get started on our sauce. The last thing we're gonna do is put this in. By the way, you can eat this just like it is. It's cooked. We don't wanna cook it to death. We just wanna add these flavors to it. I'm gonna turn us down here and we're gonna check on our pasta, which I believe is ready. Yep. So we're gonna turn it off, let it sit for just a minute, and then we'll drain it up. Coming up next, some cheese, sour cream, and what? Some condensed sweet milk. a little parsley. Y'all hang in there. Let's whip this thing up, turn it into something amazing here in just a minute. Okay, folks, I've added our ricotta cheese. I added about 2 tablespoons. That's it right here. I added a tablespoon of sour cream, and I did just probably a quarter of this condensed milk, and I added some water. This is if you've never eaten it before, it's sweet. My mother used to use it in desserts. So to combat the sweet with something else, I've added a tablespoon of red pepper flakes. So we're gonna let this sit for a minute while I mix us up some cornstarch. Then we're gonna stir it all up, and we're gonna add some cheese, some more cheese to it, and then we're gonna add our amazing crab. We'll be right back in just a moment. So we've added some cornstarch, couple tablespoons. Folks, take your spoon and don't turn it sideways and splash it all over the place. If you'll take your spoon and lay it flat in the bottom and mix around, this is absolutely the best way to mix whatever you're mixing. Okay, it gets down to the bottom, it just doesn't splash, it does a really good job. So while we're waiting on this to thicken up, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you know what that means. So I'll be back in just a minute after I wet my whistle. While you guys are waiting this time, I added about a cup of Kobe Jack, Monterey Jack cheese, and I diced up a couple of spoonfuls of these sweet red pepper strips, diced them up, probably a couple of tablespoons full, and I added them here. And y'all, I've tasted this. Y'all ain't gonna believe. You ain't gonna believe it. You know, the bad news is I don't have anybody to share it with tonight, and there's a lot more gravy here. That's what we call it where I come from. A lot more gravy than what this old country boy can eat. And a quick refresher, it's mushrooms, peppers, red onions, fresh garlic, and now let's add our look at that, boy. Oh, stir it around. Hey, do y'all want some of this? Hey, you could eat this as a soup with some crackers. It's got a little sweet taste to it, but it's got some bite on the tail end from them pepper flakes. I'm gonna do this over a bed of pasta here in just a minute. I'm gonna let it thicken for just another minute or two, and then I'm gonna hit it with some Parmesan. Well, you knew that was coming. So just hang in there just a minute, plate this stuff up, put some Parmesan cheese on it, have an amazing meal. It costs probably $2 or $3. We'll be right back. Folks, before I put this on our pasta, the best way I can would using my left hand for the camera. I want y'all to look at that. That bastard's gonna spin around on me. Murphy's Law, baby. All right, I'm gonna pause it for a minute while I wash out my mouth, and then I'm gonna put some of this over our pasta, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, we're back. So we got some grated Parmesan here. I don't think you can have too much. Our bread is butter and some of this on it. We throw it in the toaster. So there we go, folks. Tell your friends the truth after they've eaten it. This ain't real crab, Alaskan crab. It's come from the grocery store. It's still $7 a pound. Huh? What you gonna do? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you'll make some pasta like this. So I've already tasted it. The pasta has a very sweet tint, and then the back end has a little bite from those red pepper flakes. I didn't tell you this, but added some kosher salt and just a splash of lemon juice near the end. Not even a teaspoon or full. So yeah, just wanted to give it a little more razzbazz and move it on up the charts. It's one of the top dishes that I have ever cooked. There'll be plenty of this left tomorrow. Savannah, when you get here, baby girl, you can eat some of this. In the meantime, I'm gonna get out of here. This old boy's hungry. I'm gonna eat this. Y'all, subscribe to the Barefoot Chef. We love you, and we'll see you right here next time on the Barefoot Chef.